Here in Nashville, many native Cubans are watching the president's visit closely.
While some have lived in the United States for several years and become U.S. citizens, they still have emotional connections to Cuba. News Channel 5's Emily Luxon is joining us with more of the story. And Emily, what do they think of the president's trip?
Well, they were certainly critical, and they were also very skeptical for the reasons behind the visit. They say they don't think the U.S. has anything to gain by trying to reach out to Cuba.
I don't know if this will bring any benefit to American corporations, maybe, or if this will bring any benefit to Obama himself, like he can have a picture now for his library, or having a legacy for the new generations, like he was the one who opened the relationships. But now, how does bring any benefit to Cuban people? I haven't seen any so far.
Santana says he also doesn't trust the Cuban government's motivations because he doesn't believe the country's approach to human rights or economic reform will ever change. He has family still living in Cuba, and while contact is sporadic, they describe situations with limited food and resources. The White House says the president's trip was designed to empower the lives of the Cuban people and build stronger economic ties and communication between the two countries. However, some Cuban Americans in Nashville think that it may have done more harm than good.
The only thing to be gained to me is by the Castros. They just gained the respect of the world to see the president of the United States, the most powerful man in the world, go to Cuba and shake hands with no conditions of freeing political prisoners, of holding free elections.
Tomorrow, President Obama is planning to address some of those concerns and meet with people who have been critical of the Cuban government. He will return to the U.S. on Wednesday. Reporting live in the newsroom, Emily Luxon, News Channel 5.
That's very interesting. Thank you, Emily. A Cuban-born journalist who lives here in Nashville is covering President Obama's visit to Cuba. The White House invited Shayla Paz to be part of the press corps that will be with the president during his visit.